What's up, Cuzzy Wuzzies? You're listening to the Bay Ridge Boys, History Hyenas.
Hyena. I'm a hyena.
And what's my name?
Hyena.
What's his name?
Hyena.
Say Aunt Yannis.
And Yannis, hyena.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to an episode of History Hyenas. My dad had to go to the hospital this week, and Yannis's dad is always in the hospital, so we couldn't make it into the studio with Zach ISIS. So we're doing it from my...
Smells a little better.
Yeah, it smells a little better. We're doing it from my apartment, and Yannis is eating an apple turnover right now, and he's a hungry kid, and he's very mad. And before he starts to get philosophical and want to blow his brains out, I just wanted to start the cast.
It's been a hell of a hilarious week. You know, just a lot of great things happening. Chrissy's dad's head fell off. My dad's head had to get put back on, as usual, every week. I had to get my brother's tuxedo sizes. I mean, the kid is shaped like a pear.
Yeah, he's Franks and Beads.
Well, he's shaped like a pear, and it's not easy to get...
It bothers you when I say he's Franks and Beans.
Because he's really Franks and Beans.
Yeah.
So it's rude, but it's true.
But the second name of this podcast is Hyenas, so we just go.
We just do it, and also we had...
Mad Dog's mom's a toot. It's just what it is, cuz.
I have whooping cough now.
Why?
I don't know. Maybe because I'm straight white male. And
Yeah.
I deserve it.
You deserve it just like you deserve smallpox, cuz. Let me tell you something. I've had a week.
You had a fucking day, too.
What I've had a day and I've had a week, and this is I just got a little taste of what Yannis's every day has been like for the past 15 years.
Pretty true.
My dad.
You didn't believe me, right? You're like, he's a complainer. Now you know it's coming. I told you to prepare because it's coming.
A couple of days ago, my dad just couldn't really breathe. So my mom called me and was like, hey, we got to take your dad to the hospital. He can't breathe. So they go in there. They're doing all the tests on him. And they're like, listen, we think your dad has congestive heart failure. So obviously, I was really upset. And, because you don't want to hear that, because somebody has congestive heart failure, it's like they can live 1 year, they can live 10, but it's kind of like an end stage kind of disease. And so we're really upset. And then they did a specific echocardiogram to really look at his heart, and they found that he doesn't have congestive heart failure. What in fact happened is the night before he went to the hospital, he ate 11 slices of pizza and 3 buffalo wings and had a full 2 liter of Coke, and it backed up fluid onto his lungs and heart so much that it mimicked congestive heart failure. My dad ate himself into what looked exactly like congestive heart failure. He's a fat ass.
You see, but that's what they think. They're theorizing, but the real reason is what we know and what we've been able to gather is what actually happened is he had a flashback to when Obama got elected into office, and so his heart went into fucking arrhythmia.
Yes, what it is. And everybody came rushing to the hospital to be by my dad's side, except my mother.
Because do you think Staten Island couldn't breathe for a couple minutes in 2008?
Yeah.
When they found out Obama won?
When Obama won, the whole island got congestive heart failure.
I bet you the hospitals were fucking flooded with people who had fluid in their lungs.
Yeah, they were like, we got to move to Canada. The entire island of Staten Island tried to move to Canada.
Because I'm not...
You have whooping cough.
I have whooping cough. I'm not a Trump supporter. I'm a cucked out liberal kid.
You're a liberal kid, bad.
And
you look like Rachel Maddow.
And last episode, I just want to say that I went back and listened to it, and I feel like ISIS was a little lazy on the WEI ZHONG XIANS.
What happened now?
Well, I just think we all said a couple of really wild things.
What did we say?
The first one, I think I said something about the whites being in control. WEI ZHONG XIANS. And that was at the beginning of the episode. And, of course, I was joking. We're always joking. That's what we do professionally. And then, of course, we got to the famous Sandy's part.
Yeah. And that deserved a few Wei ZHONG XIANS.
Yeah, that deserved. Well, hell, we gave it a couple Hail Marys and were you there, my lords?
Yeah.
Yeah, that needed a whole bunch of fucking thing. Thank God for Queen Elizabeth that she invented the Queen of England, or else you wouldn't be able to sniff your lip and smell your fingers in front of people and not go to hell.
Yeah.
You're a disgusting, big-headed kid.
Because today we're going to be talking about Queen Elizabeth, and it's a wild fucking episode, because make no mistake, she was a wild child. But before we do that, I just want to say thank you to all the Tutes and Tutettes who watched my special, Size 38 Waist on Comedy Central. You guys really made it special. And thank you so much for the retweets. And thank you for the people who have been sending videos of themselves singing, "Were You There When I Crucified My Lord?"
Yeah,
you guys are hilarious.
And also the non-Toots on Patreon.
Yes.
Who caught it when it aired and sent pictures and videos. One, the winner, remember we asked that you send a video of you having a pizza party watching fucking Big Buck Chris do his little skits.
Yeah.
And I think it was somebody named Britt something who sent...
we'll shout them out. We'll get their name and shout them out.
Yeah, sent a photo of eating Pete's and fucking Linzatart.
Well, didn't somebody have Pete's, Brews, and Toots?
And Linzatart.
And a Linzatart. A Pete's, a Brew, a Toot, and a Linzatart.
No Toots, but they had Linzatart.
Somebody posted a picture of and it said Pete's, Brews, and Toots. Because we should open up a bar named Pete's, Brews, and Toots.
You sure wasn't that kid in fucking Maine who
Austin, Ireland?
Yeah.
I don't know.
That kid gets Toots all the time, right?
Yeah, because, listen, the future is Jabuki.
Look, it's just what it is.
It's just what it is, cuz.
Rest in peace, Kevin Barnett.
Kevin Barnett, R.I.P. If you're not familiar with his work, Google his work. He's one of our close friends. He passed away yesterday, and it's just really hurt the New York City comedy community and the L.A. comedy community big time, because he was just such a good kid. First time I ever did television on MTV, the show called Philosophy in 2012. It was the first time he was doing it too, so we always bonded, and we were Eskimo brothers on a couple of Toots.
You did, huh?
Yeah, we banged out a couple of the same
Who'd
Toots.
you guys bang out?
Well, I can't, I mean,
Freezy.
that's like even a Wei ZHONG XIANS can't help you with that, because that's just automatic, you're done.
Yeah.
But I'll tell you off the air.
Yeah. Or if you go to patreon.com, we may allude to it.
Yeah, if we get kamikaze for the $20, $15, or $25 members, then yeah, those names will be spilled, and Kevin will be laughing from heaven.
Yeah, I think I banged a few Toots that he banged as well.
Did we ever bang? Did we ever bang?
Did we ever overlap?
Did we ever overlap?
What do you call those? Eskimo kisses?
Yeah.
I don't know, cuz we'll talk about it on the Patreon. This part is my fiance's not going to enjoy this part of it too.
It's just what it is.
Yeah, I mean, she's almost like becoming like in my brain, like our producer, like our censor, who's like is always looking out for our advertisers.
Yeah.
She's like the network. Yeah.
Yeah.
Who are you texting right now?
Just another Toot.
Yeah. Well, another one of your nicknames is Chrissy Toot Texter.
Did somebody say that?
No, I created it. CTT, right?
Yeah.
Chrissy Toot Texter. It's still Yaaass Queen Month. Yaaass. I'm fucking so into Yaaass Queen Month that part of me wants to do a whole fucking Yaaass Queen year and just go over every fucking queen in history, in every continent, every culture, every fucking empowered, strong, beautiful woman who fucking ran shit and was a boss bitch.
Yeah. Fuck yeah.
And no mistake, Elizabeth I, gender aside, one of my favorite
tell us about her.
people in history. Well, first of all, she had no fucking fumes.
How do you know she was fumeless?
Because she was redheaded and pale skinned, and she just, if you stuck your, it's cold up there. The only thing is, it gets a little rainy up there,
right?
So it could get a little musty.
Yeah, even like the moment a redheaded pale woman comes to the earth, as the baby is holding her, as the doctor is holding the baby, taking her out of her mother's womb, the doctor goes, no fumes.
Yeah, I feel like fucking redheaded kids just come out of the womb smelling like an anthropology store.
Yeah, cause
it just smells like a scented candle.
They're just fumeless kids.
Cause your fucking dick has red hairs. You could dress up your dick as Queen Elizabeth for Halloween.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do, cause I have no fumes, but I do have warts.
Because she had red hair.
Yeah.
Famous red hair. There's a couple, like, famous portraits of her wearing that fucking... People used to dress wild. God, they used to look like jokers from Cards.
I know, because people used to have the men used to wear legit wigs and just powder themselves.
Yeah. If I fucking rolled into your crib with white stockings, candy corn shoes, and some dead dude's hair on my head.
Yeah.
And I said, "Good day, my lord."
Yeah.
Would you fucking punch me in the fucking shaved
Cause
face?
I gotta be honest with you, it wouldn't be any more wild than Marisa.
That's
I
true.
mean, you wore a woman's wig, women's sandals, and a muumuu dress, and made believe you were a transgender Puerto Rican and got millions of dollars. We live in America, and we're Wei Zhong XIANS, Wei Zhong XIANS, Wei Zhong XIANS. Wei Zhong XIANS, Wei Zhong XIANS.
Yeah, it's just kind of what it is. But people dress fucking wild. If you go back and look at like portraits of her with those outfits on and the thing around her head, she looks like a peacock.
Well, let's say Queen Elizabeth
Was a fucking inbred.
she was, right?
Yeah, they're
Because what
all
was she?
inbred.
She was King Henry VIII's what? Niece?
She was.
She wasn't King Henry.
No, she was King Henry VIII's daughter.
Oh, she was King Henry VIII's daughter with
with that whore.
Yeah, with Anne Boleyn.
Yeah.
Anne of Boleyn. It was his daughter. I apologize. Yeah. And Anne of Boleyn was a piece.
She probably was a fucking piece with no fumes.
Yeah, no fumes. And they said there's a lot of, Queen Elizabeth, gets like recognized in history as one of the greatest rulers of all time. And that's true because she kept the peace. But they also say she made a lot of last minute decisions.
That she was a little indecisive. But, those are different historians kind of theorizing, trying to put their name on it. Probably some fucking white male patriarchy kind of fucking historians that are trying to just take away the Yaaass queen. Because, listen, the facts are she had a 44-year run, and it was fucking cute. And it was basically the Pax Romana, which is like called the Roman peace. It was fucking the Pax Romana for the English Empire, and it's called the Elizabethan era for a fucking reason, because it was 2 snaps and a Yaaass.
Yeah.
It was fucking peaceful and good and fruitful.
Yeah, it was Queen Elizabeth, Mary Queen of Scots, and Bloody Mary. Those weren't 2 dope queens. Those were 3 dope queens.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I think we said in a previous episode we're going to do 4 dope queens.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, we did.
Doesn't matter. It doesn't.
Because you have to stop coughing because it's starting to make me
I got
mad.
whooping cough, cuz.
Because you've had a mild cough for a
Do
while.
I look like a new person now that I'm shaved?
Yeah, why did you shave and get a haircut? What's going
Because
on?
it just got too thick, and I feel like when it gets too thick, I start to look like an Orthodox Jew.
Yeah, because I have just had a fucking day. I want to talk about Queen Elizabeth, but I just...
This couch is too small, huh?
This couch is too small. We made a bad decision. I'm just going to have to get a new couch and new stools because make no mistake, my couch is too small and my stools are too Puerto Rican. Wei Zhong XIANS.
Wei Zhong XIANS, yeah, you got this fucking 2-seater couch that fits the space because it's awkward. But it just feels like we're fucking sitting in a car under the stars together.
Yeah, it feels a little gay, and I don't mind it, cuz
Yeah.
you coined me perfectly. You described me to a fucking T. I fall in love with men. I have sex with women. It's what it is.
I didn't coin that, you did that.
I'm in love with you, but I don't want to have sex with you.
Yeah,
but I want to have sex with your brother. Cuz we're going to go fucking wild at your wedding.
Yeah.
And it's going to be... Did you invite Mad Dog? He said he still has got an invitation.
Oh, because it might have gone to his old address because he just moved into a 5-floor
Yeah.
walk-up that he can barely afford.
It's what it is. Hey, Bert.
No, he's doing good.
You kidding me? Mad Dog's killing it. And we will have it back on the podcast. Some people
in
have
a
been
couple
reaching
of
out.
years.
Hey, Bert, when is Hey Bert coming? Hey Bert is coming back. We're going to do a Hey Bert episode for the Patreon members.
Yeah, we'll do a Haber for the Patreon members.
By the way, speaking of Patreon members, go to patreon.com/Bay Ridge Boys. Join the movement. Join the Matriarchy. We're doing a lot of crazy shit over there. We are now at over 400 Patreons, and Chris, the teacher, our psychopathic leader of the Matriarchy, has said that there's what needs to happen that we got to 400. What did we promise them? That I would send a picture of my piece?
He wrote something, and I couldn't understand what exactly he was saying, but you're supposed to give something to the
I
people.
give something, but you guys got to understand, I can't legally post a picture of my piece.
Yeah, but you promised it.
So what?
That's legally binding to the people who are on our Matriarchy. So what are you going to do? They want to see the remote dick.
Oh my God.
But that's not,
I don't
it's not
know
your
if
real dick.
It's not my real dick, but I still feel like it's lewd.
Yeah.
And Patreon could fuck with us.
Yeah, you can't do it.
Chris, I love that you're a fan and we love you, but I'm not doing it, you fucking psycho.
It can't happen. It just can't happen. So you guys think of something else good you want to see Chrissy do, all right?
Because you know what's a fun fact I learned about Queen Elizabeth?
What?
And what I really liked about her is that there was a rumor because Queen Elizabeth never got married, because she would say, anytime she had a suitable husband, she would say, I'm married to England. That's my husband. I'm married to England. So there was rumors going around during her day that she was actually a man. And I just wanted to know if Queen Elizabeth turned out to actually be a man and you were in her court, would you bang it out?
Only if she had tits and a piece.
She had to have tits and a piece, right?
If there's no tits, it's a little fucking weird.
Because when was the first time that you realized you were attracted to
gays?
You were attracted to men with attracted to men with breasts. Because let's just call a spade. I'm very open to this podcast. Let's just be honest with the people.
This should be on the Patreon. You're wilding out. There's no WEI ZHONG XIANS button. We may have to start over.
WEI ZHONG XIANS. Well, no, I'm just saying.
I know where you're going, and no, WEI ZHONG XIANS. He's joking. They're women. They're beautiful women.
Yeah, but you did masturbate to trannies.
It's happened.
It's what it is. Cause listen,
look,
I got
It's not. Yeah, this is for the Patreon. You mean they're women? Cause listen, a lot of them are beautiful. I don't see gender. If you look beautiful to me and feminine,
right,
you're gonna get banged out.
You're gonna get banged out.
You're gonna fucking get banged out.
Cause my
sexuality is basically jail.
Right.
I'm a jail kid.
Yeah.
So if we're lucky enough to have females around, that's a real treat. But I'll just go with what's around, and that's the first dude. We gotta put this on the Patreon.
No, cause we're 15 minutes in.
I know, but this is fucking. We need a legal team.
Why? What are we doing wrong?
This is a sensitive issue in 2018.
Ted, what? Did you jerk off to trannies?
No, you can't even call them that either.
Oh God, I fucking hate it.
I know, we're misgendering. Look, we're joking. WEI ZHONG XIANS, WEI ZHONG XIANS,
WEI ZHONG XIANS. Cause I know we try to say that we could do it, but we just can't do episodes on my phone because I just feel too loose.
You do feel too loose.
I need the studio to just keep some of the wildness in between the walls, because right now, and I'm just not, You know what though? We just turned this episode into a fucking bonus episode. So what you just witnessed was the first organic episode. This isn't even, you kamikaze me with your personality. Yeah.
So basically what happened is we started out trying to do a regular episode, but Chrissy just was about to call them guys with tits and just fucking.
So now that this is full Patreon, can I say what I want to say?
Go for it.
Welcome to the Fourth Reich.
Oh God, I almost laughed so hard I just got lightheaded and passed out because I got whooping cough.
You got whooping cough because you're a fucking toot. And make no mistake, you fucking had on stockings and used to jerk off to trannies and you got caught by your fucking dumb nurse.
No. I actually got caught. But we don't know if we're repeating. Are we repeating material?
I don't know. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Listen, it just doesn't.
I
don't want to do it. We're just going to have to tweet out, tell the people we can't do an episode this week.
I know this has been a rough episode, but
rough week though.
Yeah, we are in the middle of a bonus. We are going to be able to get at least this bonus up.
At least, because let's be honest, we only care about the Patreon members. If you're a fucking toot and you're listening for free, we don't care. We need you on the Patreon, so you are really the most important people to us.
We should just start recording, and based on how wild we get, is what we charge for the episode.
Yeah.
So,
like, this is a $50 app.
Yeah, by the time we're done, this could end up just being like those rare pair of Jordans that are in a glass case at Flight Club.
Yeah.
You just have to be a rapper to get this episode.
Did you see Flagrant 2's got their own Jordans coming out?
I did, yeah.
We are just not doing anything right.
Well,
you know what he had? Because they have a fucking Indian kid and a black kid.
Yeah.
We need to add an Indian.
No, we just have to start really just being more honest and letting the people know that we're two trans fucking kids who are from India.
Yeah, because listen.
If you could be anyone else besides
Whitney Houston?
Would that be your number one? Because I was going to say, if you could be anyone else besides the white kid that you are from Ridgewood, who would it be?
If she was still alive?
You couldn't be a white guy.
I'd want to be Whitney Houston. Is that wild?
Why?
Because I just love her work, and every
And she
time
ends up doing crack too.
yeah, and every time I hear her songs, I just imagine I'm Whitney Houston singing to the crowd.
You do.
Is that wild? Is that wild that that's been going on in my head since I'm a kid, and I've hung out with some tough, bad kids?
Yeah, that
in
is-
Ridgewood, and they had no idea that I was impersonating Whitney Houston in my own head.
No.
I was imagining every time I was riding down the street with Fuzzy, and he had like, you know, illegal guns and drugs in the car, and he was selling them. We were listening to hard rap music. I was just imagining myself as Whitney Houston.
Yeah.
I was living in her skin.
Yeah, you've lived your whole life. It's funny to me to think about how many times where you guys were just sitting around and you accidentally sat like a girl.
Yeah.
Because you thought you were alone.
Yeah.
And then you had to catch yourself and sit wide, like you were man spreading on the train.
Yeah, that's why you hit it on that. You hit it on
Because
the.
when you're comfortable with me, you'll just climb up on that fucking kitchen counter like a goddamn Playboy bunny.
Yeah.
And sit like somebody's mom doing her taxes in the 80s.
I still like a Sphinx cat.
Yeah, you sat like a fucking woman doing her taxes in the 70s.
Yeah, because like you called it out
Because
before.
my mom used to sit like that while she was doing her taxes on her bed when she was in her 60s.
Because you hit it hard this week when you said to me that the neutral staircase, when I would go down by Aunt Eileen, the reason why I was able to become who I become, because Aunt Eileen caught my uncle judging cats banging dudes in the ass and was just able to accept it.
Yeah, she said your mother was listen, Chrissy, let me Chrissy, let me talk to you for a second. Your mother's at work. She's always at work. That's a good woman you got there for a mother, right? I've known her since she was 4 years old. She's my younger sister. I love her to death. Father, Son, Holy Spirit, amen. Now listen, Chrissy, I've known since you were little. I seen you playing with your cousin's name. I know what he's doing. I see you guys playing. I know what's going on in there.
I know.
I know what's going on in there, but listen, I've been through a lot with your Uncle Victor. I've been through a lot with your Uncle Victor. So I naturally am a little more understanding than your mother. You know, God bless her. She's out working. Somebody has to work because your father's good for nothing. She's always working. God bless her. I love my sister. Steakums for dinner tonight, by the way. And also there's a Stouffer's French bread pizza for you for lunch. And also Wise chips. And then there's an Arizona iced tea in my refrigerator. I drank half of it. I got thirsty. But anyway, Chrissy, I've always known, and I want to tell you right now because I've been through so much with your Uncle Victor. It's opened my mind up to different types of, pursuits and personalities. And I've been able to see, from when you were a little boy that there was a little girl inside of you. So it's okay if you want to go do something gay, like acting or painting. I understand is what I'm saying, and I love you forever. Come here, sleep in my bed if your mother has a date.
Yeah! Because she slips on her Mauricia shoes that smell like Newports.
Yeah, I'm gonna slip on my sneakers. I'm gonna run to the store and go get some fucking brews. Cause make no mistake, Uncle Victor killed the guy who looked at me wrong yesterday.
Yeah!
Cause we're gonna get a cease and desist from your own family.
Yeah, it's what it is. She looks like Rhea Perlman. Cause we're wild. We're wild on the Patreon.
Yeah, we go wild, cuz.
I'm texting Tutes.
Did you know when you were growing up that you were technically in part of the house that nobody
Look at this.
owned?
It's just getting out of control now. She's not even hot. She's just fat.
Oh my god. Chris constantly gets fucking texts from Tutes who send him unsolicited. That's you got a I want to bang that kid's head kind of head.
Yeah.
And so he gets unsolicited texts from Tutes, and he just got one, and there's no way for her to fix it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Did you know when you were a little kid that
I want to be Whitney Houston and suck a dick?
yeah, you were essentially sitting in a part of the house that nobody owned when you were on the staircase?
Yeah, it was a neutral. Yeah, nobody owned that. No.
Technically, Aunt Eileen and your mother, that's nobody's property at that point.
Yeah,
because they shared that. You grew up, let's be honest, you're a working class white kid.
Yeah.
Who grew up in a shared home.
Yeah.
Because it was more affordable that way.
Yeah.
The whole family lived in the house.
Yeah, make no mistake. The mortgage still isn't paid off 30 years later. It was only $35,000 house.
And that's only because Uncle Victor took some of it.
It's what it is. And my dad too.
But technically, yeah, there's maybe the city owns the staircase.
Yeah, the city.
Maybe it's like a public park.
It's a public. Yeah.
Put a water fountain in
The city owns the staircase. Cause you can come out and hang out on my staircase.
I just want to make I want to make a t-shirt of outline of the staircase.
Yeah.
With Aunt Eileen in slippers smoking a cigarette on it.
Yeah.
That's it.
Cause
Have you ever in a Catholic school outfit putting your shoes on?
Yeah.
Because that's where you got your shoes on, right?
Yeah, that's where I put my shoes would always stay at the bottom of the stairs.
Yeah.
And they would put the mail on the banister and the groceries. If any, when they would go food shopping, a lot of times the bags would get crossed. I would have to help my mother up with the grocery bags. And then Aunt Eileen would leave the groceries that got switched up at the bottom of the stairs. And and she would say, Christopher, come get the groceries.
Aunt Eileen doesn't come to any shows though, really, though.
No, she came to one show. She came to my hour special taping.
Oh, she did come to
Yeah, she came.
Yeah, you were raised by women. A cousin.
I was raised 100% by women. My dad was, obviously always there and would come and visit me. And Uncle Victor was hammered. Wait, let me go get here. Keep talking. Let me go get your food.
We ordered. Whoa. Yeah, Chris got a big butt because he just almost knocked the couch over. We will do an episode. We're doing the bonus in reverse this week. We are going to figure out a way to bang out an episode on Queen Elizabeth I. Very exciting, interesting stuff. This is a bonus to that. So Chrissy had a rough week. I'm in Canada right now, up in Hamilton, Ontario, and go watch his special again, and also tell your friends about how much fun you're having on the Patreon. Please do. Post it on your social media. Post it. Tell your friends. Spread the word about how great these bonus episodes are. All right? We'll speak to you next time. Peace and love. I want to bang a guy. That's how you always sign off.
Yeah. I want to get it. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I want to take a Clarendon D and some white Zinfandel. Suck it there. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the last video. Don't forget to tell your friends, like, subscribe, and turn on notifications.
Yeah.